I grew up around a lot of white people. I don't know if you can tell by the way I talk, but I never knew what a black scent was. Like, I had never heard anybody sound like James before. Like, I thought a black scent was just like Old Spice or shea butter, some shit like that. Anybody else? Am I the only one that notices that white people age like organic peanut butter? Like, it's real oily up top, and then the further down you get, it's all dry and flaky and shit. I've spent so much time around white people, I started to study them. So I was in South Park Mall, their main habitat, the other day. And I was walking through the mall and I just heard phrases that only white people can get away with saying. Just all day. I heard a group of kids go, "Pickleball is electric." I was standing in the food court and I heard a girl go, "Ooh, mall sushi." You've said that before, haven't you? That's why you're laughing. I was walking out to my car, like about to leave, and I saw like a little fender bender, and then I heard this kid get out the car and he goes, "Do you know who my dad is?" I don't know, that doesn't sound that terrifying to you, but that's like the black equivalent to, "I'm gonna go grab something out the trunk real quick, I'll be right back." I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm high as shit. And one of my favorite things to do while I'm high is to read articles about white people getting arrested. It's very soothing, it calms me down, brings me back down to earth. I was in the green room earlier and I read this article about this lady. She was a middle school teacher and she put her husband's semen in a batch of cookies for her students to bring home to their parents. I hope that lady spends the rest of her life in fucking prison. Her husband as well. But I do need to talk to that freaky ass mom that figured out there was cum in those cookies. Cause like Jordan told you, like I cook for a living, so like if that lady's palate is that sensitive, I got some things to learn from her. You guys ever think about when, where, and how Cat Dog took a shit? Am I the only one? Ladies, don't get offended by this next question, but you know when you go pee and then you wipe and then sometimes you leave a little bit of toilet paper down there? Would you guys be upset if I called that clitty litter? No? Did you know you could ask a stripper for a receipt? It's for tax purposes. You write it off on your taxes. That's not why I ask strippers for receipts. I want to know who to bring the syphilis back to when I'm done with it. Not a big syphilis crowd. You ever taken a shit so violent? I'm not done. You ever taken a shit so violent you thought about giving vaginal birth? Just me? Oh. Just like Mike earlier, I'm also 2 years into comedy. I started when I was 33, I'm turning 35 today. But when I was 33, I called it my Jesus year, because I share a lot of similarities with Jesus. Like I have bronze skin, hair of wool. I love a good fried fish sandwich. I like hanging out with hookers and thieves. And I live in the South, so just like Jesus, I have a pretty high chance of getting hung up on a cross. My uncle's here today. Everybody give it up for my uncle. He's got two young boys, and I was spending time with them the other day, and they wanted to tell me about their school. So I was like, all right, I'll waste an hour of my life listening to a 12-year-old. And he was telling me about his school. He's like, yeah, I got a white teacher, I got a black teacher, I got an Asian teacher, and a Hispanic teacher. I was like, oh, that's awesome, buddy. It's a very diverse school you go to. And he's like, even better, the white one, she's transgender. I was like, oh, that's great, buddy. It's a very progressive school you're at. He's like, and the best part is, she's the one that teaches us sex ed. You didn't have to make that sound. So then I had a couple of questions. I was like, what'd you learn in sex ed today? He looked at me and he was like, she taught us how to put condoms on today. I was like, that's a good lesson that you should learn that, Michael. That's a good lesson to learn. Wear a condom. But I asked him, I was like, did you learn like the same way I learned in school? Like, did she take the condom out and put it on a banana? And then he looked at me all confused and he was like, I don't know what you guys called it back then, but I'm pretty sure she said it was her penis. If you guys do have any hate in your heart for anybody that's different than you, or like identifies as something different than you, you should transfer that hate to vegans. I used to work in a diner, and this lady came in and ordered a vegan BLT. She sat down, ate it, she enjoyed it. About 10 minutes later, she comes back to the counter and she's like, excuse me, your vegan bacon doesn't taste like bacon. It's because it's fucking tofu, Stephanie. Get the fuck out of my face. My parents thought I was gay when I was younger. It's not funny. It's not that funny. They didn't catch me doing anything gay, like sucking a dick or anything. I just had really gay tendencies. Like I wanted to be an interior designer when I was younger. I told them I hated the color scheme of their bedroom. I used to watch really girly shows, like Gilmore Girls. She knows, I fucking love Gilmore Girls. The dialogue in that show is amazing. I used to watch Charmed. Great fucking show. I used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Fun fact about RuPaul's Drag Race, they had to name it that because X-Men was already taken. No, but speaking of big women, like I fucking love big women. I like fat women so much, like I like fat women so much that I want to like pop a lid off her pussy when I go down on her. Like I want it to pop open like a Pringles can. Like I want like, you know your favorite piece of Tupperware that you have at home that has a spaghetti ring on the inside? I want a spaghetti ring around the pussy when I go down on her. Can we start calling girls with BBLs trans fats? No? Alright. My bad. So I learned two interesting things over the pandemic. I know it's a few years ago, but this is still stuck in my brain till this day. I learned that white people were washing their groceries, but not their legs. That's like eating a girl out and then putting a condom on afterwards. You already got whatever you're gonna get. I also learned that black people shouldn't do 23andMe because it ruins our perception of ourselves. I know you're staring at me real hard. You're like, why? Why shouldn't black people do 23andMe? Because it ruins our perception of ourselves. I thought we had Cherokee Indian in our family. We don't. That's just what they tell us when we're light skinned and have nice hair. We're just black, just a product of slavery, just what it is. But now when I thought we were Cherokee Indian, I got this tribal eagle tattooed on my stomach. So now I don't know if I should go ahead and finish this Nazi tattoo or not. Do you guys think there was a dress code for public lynchings back in the day?
Yes.
You think it was a casual kind of thing or like a black tie event? Black, same. I think it was a black tie event. But I feel like, sir, I feel like your family would have wanted, or even your family, probably her family, they would have wanted to have been there. My family got roped into it. I hate when people saying like when they say a racial slur that it just slipped out. I don't believe that. I think it takes effort to say a racial slur. Like saying the word nigger is very hard. Like here, you try. Thank you guys. That's my time. My name is Starlight.